Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction Luxury Microfiber. I stopped right at this door using flash, so I've polished this door. I haven't polished this door. I want to show some of you new guys what holograms look like. Hopefully it will show up in the camera. If I come in on the camera here, you can see how this paint is all swirled up, right? If we look around the sun, you can see the swirls. But right on the edge of this door here, there are some holograms. It almost looks like a 3D kind of hologram or a projection coming off the paint. Hopefully I can get it at the right angle. They are all over this paint. But if we come over here to where I polished, you can see that it's hologram free. We've increased shining gloss drastically. We did not pick up all the swirls. Again, folks, I want to focus on paint enhancement. This is what we do as professionals. When clients don't want 1 steps, 2 steps, they want something more than just washing, claying, and sealing their paint. They want more depth, more clarity. So if we look at that paint, let me get in front of it here. This is what flash will do in some extreme temperatures with very, very hard Cadillac paint. This paint is so hard. It's going to take, if we really wanted to get all the defects out of the paint, it's going to take a Rotorina wool pad, some of the hardest Cadillac paint I've worked on in a long time. But if we kind of come over here, can you see, I kind of drifted over that panel a little bit, but this panel here, can you guys see the holograms on that paint? God, I want to get the right angle for you so you can see it. There's holograms all over, right below the door handle and on that rear quarter panel. You can see the swirls in the paint up there, and you can kind of see where I came over a little bit here with flash. There's really nothing here. There's some light swirling in this area, but it's drastically different. God, look at that's how hot the paint is. If I touch the paint with my sweaty hands, my oils from my skins will burn right to the paint. There's the line where I came over. You can see the swirls if I get out of the way, and if we go over there, you don't see them. Now that doesn't mean there aren't swirls in this paint. Of course there are. This paint needs a very aggressive compound, but that's kind of, let's see if I back up. You can really see how swirled up that paint is. Right below that chrome piece on the door handle, or I should say right below the window. And then if we come over here where I polished, it clears up quite a bit. There's probably, and that door panel there, we were probably able to pull up about 50% of the swirls. Then we come back over here and we can start to see the swirls below that chrome piece. Folks, I'm almost done. Got to get this car dialed in. I'm going to call it a 2-footer when I'm done. What that means is when you stand 2 feet away from this car, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. And again, there are some deep swirls in this paint, and we're not going after them, but we removed all the holograms off the hood. That's important, right? Because those look nasty in direct sunlight. Increased shining gloss. We'll come down this side here. You can see what it's done so far to this paint. I still have to do the roof. Sometimes I don't always follow my own advice. I'm actually going to do the roof last. One day I'll tell you why I decide to do that sometimes with certain paints and certain jobs I'm doing. But there you go. That's what paint enhancement looks like versus that nasty stuff. We're trying to get all that nasty stuff off the paint. Can you see how you've got those straight line swirls and scratches in the paint there? Then we come over here and we look at me. The clarity is much better. That's all we're trying to do, folks. We're not trying to break the bank. It's just a work hard for my client. But I want to tell you a secret, folks. I have been doing paint correction for a long time. The name of my company is called Dallas Paint Correction. I'm not striving for perfection here, but I'll tell you something. I make more money doing paint enhancements with all-in-ones and increasing shining gloss and clarity for my clients for their daily drivers. I make more money doing this than spending 9-10 hours doing a 2-step on, say, a car like this. Really nice money. The reward for the amount of time you put into the paint is amazing. You get that return on investment awfully quick. Don't shy away from paint enhancements. Don't shy away from selling them, because you can make an amazing living doing it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.